Okay, so we know that our form is working well, but the success and error messages don't stand out when they're actually displayed on the page. So what we're going to do is add some alerts to our index file. So if we head over to the Get Bootstrap website again, and then we click on the Components tab, now this will be on the right hand side of the Bootstrap 4 documentation, and it will be within the top navigation of the Bootstrap 3 page. And then when you're on the right page, if you click on the Alerts on the right hand side menu here, this shows the type of alerts we can use to display an error or a success message on the form. So the default styles are Success, Info, Warning and Danger. So for example, we can show this green colour here for the success message and this red colour here for the error message. You could obviously use the blue and the yellow if you like. You just have to choose the correct class that you like when adding it to the page. So for example, Success, Info, Warning or Danger. So let's go and add these into our form. So first what we need to do is just copy this alert here. Then we head back over to our index page. And then in our thank you result, we can paste the success class in. Then all we need to do is close off the div after our thank you message. Now if we just save that off and overwrite our file, and then refresh the page, you may see a slight issue. That is that all our content disappears. This happens because we have double quotes in our result and in our div, so it effectively thinks we are cutting off the result after the second double quote here, so effectively closing the string too early. So to correct this, we just simply need to switch the double class quotes to single quotes. Now you might notice that we still actually have an issue, and this is due to the fact that we have another single quote in our message, which is within the word aisle. So again, this closes off the string too early. So to fix this, we can simply add a backslash in, which is basically an escape slash, and it states that the quote should be used as a special character, which in this case it is. So if we now save that off again and overwrite the file, and then refresh our page, we can see that our form is actually back. And if we fill in our form correctly, with just some test information, and then we hit our submit button, we should get our thank you message and a nice green success alert. There we are, excellent. So let's go and do the same for our error message. So if we head back to the Get Bootstrap website, then we need to copy this danger alert here at the bottom, and again you can copy whichever one you like, it doesn't have to be this one. Then we head back to our index page, and we paste the danger alert in before our warning message. Then again we need to make sure we close off the div, and then we simply swap out our single quotes around the result. Then again, if we save that off and overwrite the file and then refresh our page, then if we just simply hit the submit button here and not fill any information in, we can see that our error message displays in our warning alert. But obviously you may notice that we don't have our errors displayed, only the word error. So our error variable isn't actually being viewed as a variable. The way we can get around this is to add single quotes around the error. And then we need to add in our full stop just to make sure that the content is added before and after our variable. So if we just complete all that, and then we just save off the page, then overwrite, then refresh the page, we can see that our errors are listed a lot better. And if we fill in our name and then try to submit, we can see that the form is working as it should. So that adds a nice bit of style to the error and success messages. You could also add some bold text into the errors, just to make the alerts stand out more, for example. So if we just go in and try that. And then again, if we just save and refresh, that makes the alerts stand out a lot more. And if we test it with our name, we can see that it works fine. And then our email, that works as well, in terms of you can see them disappearing from the error. Then if we fill in the information to get our success message, there we go, that all looks good as well. Again, you can add the bold to that if you like, or even change the wording, but that shows that the form is actually working as expected, and any success completed forms will send an email to your inbox. And again, you can even take it a step further and add things such as font awesome icons into the messages, so you could add a tick for success or a cross if something's incorrect. But what we'll do now is we'll actually go on to style the form, and we'll do that within our next lecture.